As many students are close to approaching a year without stepping foot in a classroom, an urgent plea.
They need to be back in school.
A brewing battle as parent advocacy groups say unions are part of the problem, preventing school reopenings.
It is not fair that because of their political power, teacher unions are deciding what's best for our kids. We as parents, we have a voice too, and we need to be heard.
Teachers unions say more is needed to combat the spread of COVID-19 before teachers can return to in-person instruction, including smaller class sizes and putting responsibility on families to not engage in risky behavior outside of school.
So when I mean safe is that there is less of a community spread, that there are rules in place within that community to make sure that we're keeping folks safe.
But for some parents, like Los Angeles mom Renee Bailey, a growing frustration.
So just like grocery workers, restaurant workers, and physicians and nurses have had to go back to serve the community, I think the same rules apply to teachers. They are essential workers.
Studies have shown that spread within schools is significantly lower than in the community. But Arizona Education Association Vice President Marisol Garcia says scientific studies are not the same as real-world consequences.
That is, a colleague of mine who I've worked with has passed away. And so that is a very different than a study when you understand the impact it has on students.
But for parents, a fear of the long-term impact of remote learning.
And so what's going to happen? They're going to fall behind. And who knows what the long-standing ramifications of this pandemic is going to look like for those students.
Union leaders say they're working around the clock to try and get kids back into the classroom.
Everyone's at the table trying to figure out how to get this done. It doesn't take time. It's not easy. But schools are figuring out ways to do that.